At exactly 2 a.m., Maya Collins stood alone in the diner parking lot, the cold seeping through her thin jacket. She stared at the crumpled $15 in her hand, already dividing it in her mind. Gas to get home. Groceries that might last 3 days if she skipped breakfast. Survival, nothing more. Her shift had ended, but exhaustion clung to her like a second skin. At 26, Maya felt older than she should have. Life had taught her to count every dollar and expect very little. As she walked toward her car, she noticed him. A man sat quietly near the loading dock, leaning against the brick wall. His coat was worn, his shoes scuffed, but his posture was calm, almost dignified. When their eyes met, he didn't look desperate or demanding. Just tired. "Excuse me," he said gently. "Do you know where I could find something warm to eat?" Maya froze. Every practical thought told her to keep walking. She had nothing extra. Not money. Not energy. Not space in her life for anyone else's problems. But hunger had a memory. She remembered nights when she'd gone to bed with her stomach aching, wondering how tomorrow would be any better. That memory turned her feet around. She went back inside the diner, ordered a simple meal, and poured a cup of coffee. When she returned, the man looked surprised, not hopeful, just quietly attentive. She handed him the food. Then, before she could overthink it, she placed the $15 in his hand. "No one should sleep hungry," she said softly. She didn't wait for a thank you. She got into her car and drove away, her gas light glowing the entire way home. She told herself she'd figure it out tomorrow. What Maya didn't know was that the man was Daniel Reed, the founder of a successful company. A man who had stepped away from his own life after losing his sense of purpose. He wasn't homeless, he was lost. That night, Maya's kindness broke through something he thought was gone forever. 3 days later, Daniel returned to the diner, not with money, not with explanations, but with gratitude. He thanked Maya for seeing him as human when he'd forgotten how to see himself that way. Over time, they talked. About exhaustion, about choices, about how easy it is to lose yourself while trying to survive. That $15 didn't save Daniel's life, but it reminded him it mattered. And for Maya, that night taught her something too. Even when you have almost nothing, kindness can still be something you choose. Because sometimes the smallest act doesn't just change a moment, it changes a direction.